Hey guys, we're going to be talking about a sprinkler head today. This is the Grinnell Duraspeed sprinkler head. This particular head was manufactured in 1978, and this is a solder sprinkler head. What's special about these heads though, well, special is a strong word. During the period that this sprinkler head was manufactured, faulty solder was used, because these are solder heads. These aren't, like, you'll see most heads, they'll have like a little glass tube with some red alcohol liquid in it. These ones work on melting a little bit of metal, and where the solder melts is right here. So there's that copper dome. Well, here's the back of the copper dome, this part, and then here's the front. So these two snap together like that, and then the solder melts, and this falls off, taking off the top pin with it, which then gives room for the bottom pin to fly out with the rest of that copper part. But the solder that was used was faulty, so what happens is there's this kind of phenomenon called solder creep, where if the ambient temperature of the room is pretty warm, the solder will kind of melt, and then the room will cool down, and then it'll reharden, and then it will heat up and melt, and then cool down and reharden, and so on and so forth, causing leaks and accidental trips of the sprinkler head, where they'll just all of a sudden go off. I'm sorry, my allergies have been real bad. And so these were in my dad's office, and he had a sprinkler head that, because of solder creep, it all of a sudden just went off. So the heads are about 50 years old. So his office is gonna replace all of them. He's gonna give me the old sprinkler heads, and I've already gotten a couple. I have 3 of the heads, and I've already activated one that you'll see later. But yeah, these heads are actually pretty cool considering how old they are and the way that they explode. I never thought that the copper dish would have come apart, which was kind of cool. I would have never expected that to happen. So, and then this here, this is the pip. The pip is what flies out of the sprinkler. If you look, you can see that little copper part in there, and this is the little copper part here that you're seeing in the sprinkler. These two just slide together, and that's what actually holds the water in the sprinkler. And then I just hooked it up to a regular garden hose, and then I just took a metal container and filled it with newspaper and lit the newspaper on fire. And the way I hooked it up to the hose is if you just go to like your hardware store or anything, I found a garden hose attachment that went down to a 1/2 inch size threaded, and then I just got a 1/2 inch threaded female coupling and put that there, and then the sprinkler just screws in like that. And if you do decide to build one, Teflon tape will be your best friend. That's that white stuff that goes over the threading, prevents leaks, because like these heads where the sprinkler box was, where the sprinkler head box was, it was in the finishing department, so there was a lot of like dust and particles in it, so there's a lot of stuff caught in the threading, and it created a lot of leaks. So with my test, so Teflon tape will be your best friend. So I guess we might as well go outside and test it. So here we go.